Welcome viewers. We're live here for our Sunday afternoon racing. Practice session in place. There's still another 15 minutes or so. Things organised here. Jump on board one of these guys in a moment and have a look at the track. Here we are at Brands Hatch in the UK. I don't know too much about it myself, to be honest. I'll read a few things about the track so we get an idea of where we are racing today. This is a real race circuit in West Kingsdown, Kent, England, in the UK. Originally used as a grass track motorcycle circuit on farmland. It hosted 12 runnings of the British Grand Prix between 1964 and 1986 and currently hosts many British and international racing events. So she's got a bit of history, that's for sure. The length of this track is 3.908 kilometres, or 2.433 miles apparently. There's 9 turns. And what else is there? And it's the GP circuit, which is what we're doing. Yep, so it all looks right. A few different configurations. There's an Indy circuit, and there's an old circuit, a bit longer, probably that grass track from years ago. Your friendly Wikipedia content here being read out to you. Saves you going there yourself. So. Here we are watching Tim Nicol having to go around the track, drifting a little. Stephen Sanderson. Here's Joel Pritchard coming around. And who have we got here? And Jesse. And Craig's just joined, and we're looking here for potentially we might get some ring-ins. So the service, this race service is open for the public today. So if you do have it, the game, and you're watching, jump on in to the session. You'll find it under Alice Springs e-racing. Search under user created races. I'll jump on board here with someone. Who are we on here with? Jesse, who's racing around at the moment. Stephen, let's jump on here in the cockpit view and get an idea what it's like for the guys. So these skip barbers, as they're referred to, Formula 2000, as the open wheel Formula car, gives them all of the various Skip Barber Race Series championships. Skip Barber Formula 2000 has played a vital role in launching the careers of drivers, including a bunch of names I don't really feel like reading out, to be honest. AJ Allmendinger, Marco Andretti, Juan Pablo Montoya, Jeff Gordon, and a few others. So, if you know the names, they started out with these guys for sure. Formula 2000, weighing in at just 1,250 pounds. The tubular base frame Skip Barber Formula 2000 features a 150 horsepower 4-cylinder Dodge engine. This 2-litre single overhead cam power plant is mated to a 5-speed sequential gearbox. The resulting power-to-weight ratio results in speeds of up to 135 miles an hour, acceleration from standstill to 60 miles an hour in just 4.5 seconds, and through 100 miles an hour in less than 10 seconds. Probably look slow, but they do get up and go. As you can see there, with the speed showing in the bottom right. It's pretty quick in a very small race car. Let's see if we can jump on with Braden here. Actually, who have we got? Let's, where's Jesse? He's not. It's Joel. Alright, let's see if we can jump in Stephen then. So we can, here he is, a few different views for his car. Set up the getting in the Fontaine's channel. Chat.
Still on the baseline.
Oh, Stephen. How are you, mate?
Yo.
Dan
good.
here. Just
How you doing, Dan?
dragged you in. You might have been halfway through the conversation, but just dragged you in to have a bit of a chat to viewers.
Ah, hello all.
We are on board with you at the moment, so
Trying to run down Joel. Slowly catching him.
it'll be a bit of a
Oh, yeah, I think he
handicap.
just went wide there.
You'll have to talk us through your moves then.
Yeah, so this is the back half of Brands Hatch. It's a pretty flowy area, you know, it's still pretty high speed. To the left here, down one gear and try and get Joel there. Thank you, Joel, maybe. This is probably the worst corner on the track in total. This is the last corner. And then we, big long right back into the start line, and then we start the next lap.
We'll go around with you.
No worries. So, quick little right here down the hill. You can normally get back onto it pretty quick. Just watching what Joel's doing there. Come in, start braking under the sign for the hairpin to the right. Down 3 gears. Joel down the dirt. Start heading down the hill. Down a gear for the left-hand corner. You can take it out wide. Out onto the turf there. Another left-hander here that kind of goes up the hill. So typically other cars you just go down 1 gear, but these cars are a bit sluggish. So going down 2 gears there. Back straight. Try and get a bit of momentum down this hill. Bit of a brake, down 1 gear. Take it out wide to the apex. and then find the inside apex, head out to the outside apex, cut back in, clean my helmet, and then we'll apex again. That one's a bit of a blind corner, but it's a good corner when you can rail it. Oh, stuff that one up a little bit, but we got over in front now, Tim and Craig. I said worst corner here, but... And that's a lap of Brands Hatch.
Yeah, I've just got Tim's laps up. He's done a 1:43.1, and you're at a 1:43.1 as well. So, see if
Yeah, it's pretty close between us, so...
everyone's on a 1:43 almost.
They're a good car to drive, these. They're, you know, pretty... When they go, but they're... You really throw them in.
Everyone seems to say that they enjoy driving these.
Oh, Jesse just got a 42.
Oh, there you go. Should really jump on board with him. He's
Jump
got
on
all
with
the
Jesse.
secrets.
Probably be entertaining, exactly. Tell me what he's doing.
Righto, mate. All right, well, I might go and say a couple of
Braden
minutes left
just
to
got a
practice.
42.
So might,
No worries, and get into qualifying.
yeah, we've got to set up for qualify, don't we? So
Yep. And then we got a 30-minute race. See how that goes.
Alright.
Looks like everyone's behaving themselves at the moment.
I'll chuck Jesse in. Hey, Jesse, brought you into
Yo.
commentators, mate. I've got Stephen here as well.
Oh.
Yeah, lovely.
It's a bit dirty that you've just taken top time.
Oh, someone's just knocked me off. I think Braden's just hit
Yeah.
another one.
Oh. It's supposed to be
Doesn't last long,
practice
does it?
Qualify, guys.
Yeah, nice and close. It's good to see.
Oh, somebody brought him in and distracted him. Right, let's have a look.
Bring him in.
Braden, what's going on? You here?
Trying to get some laps in, mate.
Mate, you just took the top spot off Jesse. He only had it for 10 seconds.
Oh, there you go. I'm too worried about my fuel at the moment, trying to see how many laps I can squeeze in.
Well, I haven't had a fuel up yet, and I've done 8.
I reckon it's going to be tight.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many laps we get.
Yeah,
I think
right.
11.8.
Well, I've got a lap
look
before,
about-
40. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking at my lap time there. Ah, Jesse.
I just, yeah, I was on a hottie. Just thought I'd pull it off.
Oh, 41.
And that would be the end of the practice session. I don't think anyone's going to beat that. Come on, last chance.
Not when I'm going sideways.
Pulled over. I'm bored here with you, Jesse. So no distractions.
Yeah, I'll just light it up around turn 4. Difficult turn, probably the hardest turn on the track, that one.
I reckon the last corner is.
Yeah, that's also hard to get right. It's off canvas, so it's hard to lay down the power.
And that's the end of practice. So you get your last lap in. Probably not.
Nah.
So we'll be off to
And she's
qualifying
over.
now. Right.
There we go.
Into qualifying we go. Welcome to any new viewers that have joined. See a couple there. Here we are at Brands Hatch in the Skip Barber Formula 2000s. Just chuck you guys back in your voice channel. And we're done. Alright. Qualifying time, the guys need some concentration. I'll stop chatting to them. So we've got Jesse at the moment in the practice session. He's got the top time. So it'll be interesting to see. See how we go today. So this is Jesse. He's headed out ready. Only 10 minutes of qualifying here today, so we've got a few guys to get through. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 drivers today. Jesse's currently got the top spot. Here he is. And I think Braden was in second. Here he is out on the track as well. Number 57. Joel, Craig's out on track. Let's have a look. Alright. Beautiful. Steven Sanderson's in the Red Bull livery today. Not bad looking. See if we can jump on different camera there. As the guys will complete their first lap, we should get their first complete lap. It's probably after the warm-up lap out of the pits. We will have the times will start coming up on the top left there. As you can see, there's Tim Nicol. He's completed the first lap. It's probably it could be the out lap from the pits because 201's not all that quick. Let's have a look and see if Jesse shows up now. Okay, Tim Nichols, the only one that's posted a time so far. 7 minutes to go, so they'll probably get in a couple of laps. Looking at a 1 minute 40 something or other for a time. So it's a nice track, this one, Brands Hatch. So we'll bring up the there we go. Stephen's posted at 143, and temperature, weather. Here for you guys to see. There is something I was looking for, the racing info. No idea of the track map and the weather. Nothing too different to what I had up, but it's all good. Right, got to get a few more times posted down for these guys. I think there are some rules in the simulator. If you come off track or obviously cut corners and so forth, you get a black flag, and it will force you to give up that time, and you won't, I believe, post a time, a legitimate time for that lap, so you'll have to do another lap. Bit of self-policing in the simulator, which is nice, makes it a bit more fair for people who maybe do cut corners. Alright, now comes Stephen crossing the line again. It's another 143, so whoa. Came in hot there. Alright, now here's Tim, and oh. Oh dear. Braden, what's happened to you? I think that was Braden, was it? Come right off. Oh no. And we have turned damage off, as you can see. These cars do break into 1,000 pieces when you do crash them with damage turned on. It does make for just a few races today, not to have everyone in the pits for most of the race, so we've left it off. But look, Rallycross is up next, and we do have damage turned on for that, just to make sure people are a bit more gentle and don't push each other around the track. So still just the 2 times posted. I'm expecting Jesse to post the time. He did have the fastest time in practice, so let's see how he goes. We'll jump on board with him. And Joel's put down time. Position, let's look up the car numbers. So if you look on the map there as they go around, top there, so you got no, that's not showing. So car number for Jesse is number 7, so it's the highlighted green going on the track up there. Chasing down number 4, Tim Nicole, just in front. So just a few little things we can put up, help you see and understand what's going on, which is good. I think Craig's posted the time, which is good. There's 4 people down. Jesse's giving a run past him, which is nice, and to the final straight. See what sort of time he posts on this little lap. What time he posted? I'm sure what's happening there. So here's Bruce. Alright, we've got a ring in, which is nice. We've got someone, not a part of the usual group, has joined in for the race today, which is good. We got Bruce Hesford, who we're on board with. I should be able to bring up the name here somewhere. Show the name. That's the one. So we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entries. Just enough time they've joined for the race. And I do hope they behave. Just 1 more minute now of qualify. I think it lets you finish your last lap in the qualify session, so that you can post your lap time down within a certain amount of seconds anyway. You can't take 10 minutes to finish your lap, but it may give everyone a bit more time just to finish that final qualifying lap. Which is nice. Waiting for Jesse to put down his lap time. Here he goes, 1:42. Okay, he's put it down, but hasn't taken Stephen off the top yet. He was a 1:41 in practice. Oh, and there it is. Braden takes it out. Typical Braden. Here he is. He's the one to watch, usually in these sort of races. Jesse's been a winner in all the Rallycross events we've done. So different skills for the different drivers. And looks like Braden might hold that top spot for the start of the race. We've got Stephen probably retain second, so the starting grid will be the 2 Jaws contracting boys again. And there it is. Qualify finished. There we go. So let's see if we can bring up the grid shortly as they start to grid up for the start of the race. Right, not quite there. Let's have a look. They are letting, the last lap finished. Looks like just it was Braden that had pulled over, and that was the end of Braden. So who's still going? No. Bruce is finished, and Joel. There we go. It looks like Craig's getting a minute to come over the line. We're about to see on the track. Let's bring up that map. He's got a bit to go. I don't know if he'll get that lap in. Qualifying is over as far as the 10 minutes is concerned. So the last one on track is Craig. You see him drop in and out. That's probably just a Netflix or something running on his internet connection, maybe. Causes a bit of lost data, so we don't know where he is on the track. So that's what happens. But that was the end of that. The grid for the start of the race here today. Braden, first position. Stephen in second. Jesse third. Tim in fourth. Craig and Bruce, the ring in, takes up fifth and sixth. Joel, and looks like we've got another ring in there. Hayden Slattery. So good to have you on board, everyone. We'll be gridding up now. As you can see, gridding up on the start line. Not too long now, we'll be off and racing. So grab yourself a drink, guys, the viewers, that is, and hope you enjoy. Alright. Let's get right up close there if we can. Let's jump on a chopper view maybe. See what best view we can make for you guys. We can get right up close there if we like. Maybe the rear of this car. We'll start the race this way. I'll flick the camera over if something happens. Here we are, all gridded up. Eight of us in the race. Should be good. Gridding, and any moment to green. And off we go. Off we go, Braden. Let's get on with Jesse there. The cars are flickering on and off the track here. Leader, we've still got Braden out in the front. Oh, what is happening here? These guys are having some internet troubles. Okay, we've got Stephen Sanderson doing fine there in second spot. Let's see if we can fix this. That might have been my end actually, so we do have a trick to fix that, and I've just executed that. Let's calm down. Nice, good racing here. Looks like we've had Tim Nicole has come off. Let's have a quick look at the replay. What's happened to Tim? Oh, he's just spun out. That's not too bad. Oh, he's facing the wrong way. Come on, Tim, get it turned around. Let's go back to the live. Let's jump back up the front, and Steve Sanderson's come off. What has happened there? What caused that crash today? First lap, guys. Jesse's now taking second. Braden's out in front. Looking good. Here we are. It's first position. Comes around the last corner. On the map you can see there. Over the finish line. We've got Jesse there in second position. Just coming onto the straight now is Craig Cassidy in third position. Bruce in fourth. Stephen in 5th. Oh dear. That's bad luck to Bruce, who's coming offline there. Hyden Slattery in 5th place now. Joel in 6th. Tim in 7th. Let's jump back on board here with the leader, Braden. Let's see if we can pick up some lap time history, which is quite nice. So you'll be able to see who's gaining and who's not gaining. There's also a battle box you can bring up. Give you an idea of the gaps between the the drivers and who's catching who. It's Braden still in 1st place, holding on strong. Looking good. Looks like Stephen's taken 3rd place. Let's check out the replay of the passing manoeuvre there by Stephen Sanderson. Replay from Jaws Contracting. Looks like he's just taken him up the inside. As there we go, nice clean manoeuvre. It's good to see. Jump back to live. A little bit wide there, and looks like Craig might have followed him a bit wide and ended up off the track. It's no good. So that we can see, if we go back to Braden and Jesse, we'll see Braden there doing 141 and Jesse just 0.7 per second slower. So Braden is extending his lead over that last lap. 25 minutes or so to go, so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Nice decent race, 30 minutes, and there'll be a pit stop that the guys will need to make. I believe they don't have quite enough fuel for the whole race. See the gap there is 2 seconds between Braden and Jesse. You'll take probably one small mistake from Braden and Jesse will be right up there, so they'll be in full concentration at the moment. Sanderson's in 3rd place there at 16 seconds or so behind. Bit of a gap. See there on the map, first second just crossing the 1st place crossing the finish line, 2nd crossing the finish line now. And there's 3rd place coming around the last corner, just entering it now. So they're full length of the straight apart, 1st and 2nd, between the rest of the field. So they've got a good lead they've established. Bit of work to go. There'll be a forced yellow flag coming to bunch up the field at some point in this race. Splitting up the handful of drivers, so that will make it nice and entertaining and bring the field back together. Mixed set of skills. Some have done the track lot, some have never done it and only had 5 or 10 minutes of practice, so much better viewing. A few event updates here. Joel past Craig, Bruce past Craig, Craig past Bruce. So it must have been a little bit busy back there for 6th position. Let's go back and watch what happened. It's a replay. Okay, so Craig must have been going a bit slow, come off, and Joel's passed him. Then it seems so has Bruce, but following that, it looked like it was Craig then passed Bruce again. Let's see if that did happen. Oh yeah, let's really good. So I'm getting another event here that Jesse's come off track. See if he's lost some time there. Let's jump over to the Jesse 2nd place at the moment. See what happened to him. Yeah, so that's classed as an event. He's obviously lost a bit of time there, but he kept it facing the right direction, so that's good to know. Let's jump back to live between first and second place and see how we go. But just still 2.7 seconds there between the two, so that's not bad. Let's see. Jesse is jumping the nose cam. You can see he's chasing him down. Jumping right into the nose cam. Around the back, chased down by Jesse. We're at 2.5 seconds. The lap times there, you can see that on average, the bottom of the screen, Braden is doing 2 seconds first lap faster. That's the second lap, third lap. Jesse was actually going faster. So, pretty close between the two. Hence, you can see the space in between them. So, pushing these 2000s is pretty hard. Definitely not driving around casually. Leader. So you can see our best times now showing up in the timing tower. Braden and Jesse are both doing a 141.7. Steven's doing a 142.7. I've a 142, Joel 143, and so on. Passing going on at the back here. Let's have a look at the these manoeuvres in the back. Not working. Looks like this was great. That caused everyone to overtake. So here's the crash. Nope, and he's vanished. Magic trick. Not seeing the crash. Oh well, back to live. It's all pretty quiet out the front. Looks like we're still just chasing each other down. We are on board now with Braden. Let's have a look what's our gap now. Still 2 seconds, 2.2. Definitely some close racing. Jump on board with Steven Sanderson. He's got Slattery right behind him, half a second, pressure on him. Let's jump on board there with the nose cam and ride and maybe push the chase. And the pressure's maybe gotten to Steven. Lost a bit of time there, but he's kept it on. And Iden moves into third place. Go back to Steven. Braden's hit the pits. Yeah, I think he's topping up his fuel. So Jesse's now our first position. We'll see how quick Braden can get in and out of these pits. And off he goes. See if we can get pit stop time here. Stop that. 34 seconds. I think that's what it's telling me here. Maybe from when we entered the pit lane to leaving. So here we are now. The rest of them have to pit. So we've got the pit stops up there. And in the timing tower, you'll be able to look and see who's had the pit stop. There's really a true race leader at the moment. It's probably Braden still, as he's now sitting in fourth, but he has had a pit stop. Everyone else probably doesn't have the fuel to take it out. So on board with Jesse. See if he's going to pit this lap. Here he is coming around the. No, didn't pit this lap. Maybe he'll run another lap. Sanderson in third. Braden, how far is he now off? Catching up to Stephen. So box, got a box. Second, battle for. Better. Right, so we've got 5 seconds to Sanderson. Interesting. So Braden's still the only one that's pitted. Looks like the yellow flag's being called. The yellow flag's up. So that's gonna be interesting. Bring the races in together. So Jesse's coming in the pits on the yellow. Be interesting. See what the next person does. What's Hyden doing? Stephen, no. Braden's already pitted, so that tells you something. Right, let's see if we can find the pace car. Here it is. Now, Tim is behind the pace car. I think he can probably get away with that. Because everyone else is going to be a lap down. So I think I might bring up the UI and just do that. I don't have any other way to do that. So let's see if we can bring that up. Let's see if that worked. There we go. Who else is there? Wave him around as well. Hyden should have probably not been waved around. My bad. But I might have to wave them all around. Something there. Oh well, that'll be interesting. So who have we got now on the track? Hyden first and a wave around. Could have been a bad call there. I think that's given Hyden a lap lead, possibly. It was Tim that needed to go past as he was in last position. He was stuck behind the pace car. But see if we can. Yeah, we could penalise him to bring the time back, but I'm sure that's going to work. Jump in there with the guys on chat. Hey guys, I think I waved around one too many guys.
So you did wave around Hyden?
Yeah, mistakenly. I thought he was at the back, but I had to wave Tim around because he was stuck. But
Yeah.
my bad. I could black flag him 30 seconds or a lap or something, but I don't know.
You just gave the win race to someone else.
I know.
He's going to overlap us.
He probably knows that, so I'll just it's time. Why don't I just
Unless you just, can you clear the safety car? 'Cause everyone's pretty well caught up by now, what?
Yeah,
No,
Not yet, wait.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Tim's catching.
Because otherwise it'll wait for him to do a full lap around and get to the back.
No, the car's in this lap.
yeah, I can't
Yeah, it just had one more to go.
Yeah, we're going green now.
That'd be Tim and I. We
he's
just
caught
caught
up.
up.
I can always still black flag him anyway.
Hey, did Tim just get an extra spot?
Jump in front, Craig. You got to get in front of me. No, I'm at the back.
Yeah, I'm in the back.
Joel, you got to go around me.
I'm coming.
No, we're gonna have to do another lap. We're gonna have to do another lap until we're all in formation.
The lights are off.
Go around me, Joe.
That's not single file, Steve.
What?
It's double file bus.
I don't give a fuck, mate. We got a whole lap to go.
We're gonna have to wait for Hayden to get in
I'm
front.
going to get next to an intimidator.
Got to figure out how to, if there's a way I can fix this. Yes. Who is in front of Hyden? Tim. Unfortunately, just to finish this lap off, I will have to send him some bits or something. It's going to be Just wait for the yellow flag to clear. Let's see what we can do. Guys, catch up. Go. It's green now. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. What has happened here? Ended up in the pit. It's probably fueling maybe and getting. Yeah, let's see what Stephen is doing. Doesn't count as a stop yet, and looks like Hayden hasn't, Hayden, sorry, maybe hasn't had a stop either. Well, while he's sitting in the pits there, I might I'll bring him in. Have a chat. Hey Stephen, how's the pits there, mate? No, not there. Maybe on toilet break. Hello.
What's happening?
You in
Hello.
the pits?
Yeah, I just had to seek a bit of revenge on the other side of the room.
Yeah. Yeah, saw that. There'll be a replay to watch.
It wasn't very nice to me. So I just got up and I was going to pull his network cable out of his computer, but I just reefed his steering wheel instead. I've got another 40 seconds.
Trying to see if there's a way I can get that Hayden. He hasn't pitted yet, but see if I can get him to.
Oh, it is what it is at the end of the day.
What's that?
It is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah. I just don't want to make
Lessons
it
learned.
worse. Well, we know who would really win.
Yeah, it should be me, not Braden.
Exactly. Yeah, just 5 minutes to go anyway.
Yep, and I've got another 5 seconds, and then I am probably going to get new tyres and a bit of fuel.
Oh, yeah. See if we get it better.
Yep, bit of new tyres. Lucky we got no damage, otherwise I'll be fixing the car.
Rear tyres going on. Okay, we're all good to go. Back into
Wait for Braden. He's only 16 seconds behind me. No worries. Yep.
Waved around Hayden around the pace car accidentally. He was supposed to only do Tim, as he was stuck in last position and behind the race car. Pace car, so see if I can about a 1 minute 40 second lap, so black flag. Probably should see what happens. See what's black flag, and maybe he can get his fuel while he's here. So it might not really work out like much of a black flag at all, but we'll see what happens when he comes out. It is only a minute to go, so we'll see where he ends up. Looks like he's still in first. Worked out okay. It's probably where he would have been. Excellent. It's actually worked out okay. But again, to our viewers, I'm sorry that that's happening. Yeah, just like really troops flies and first. First there, still Jessie in second, and it looks like this is going to be how she ends up the race finish. Looks like Bruce is taking hard. It does, but he hasn't had a stop yet. So that's interesting, no stops. No stops. And there we are. Looks like got our Braden in pole. Jesse takes out second. There he is. In third, Harden in fourth, comes over the line, good job. Comes Joel heading down the straight. Comes Joel, comes Tim down the straight, and Craig comes down the finish line, and well done, mate. And Stephen, unfortunately, has been taken out on the restart of the yellow flag. He's wraps up the field in 8th place. So following this race, guys and viewers, if you've watched this much, there is another one we're running, but we'll start the stream again. With RallyCross heat racing. Good fun, so jump on board with that one. Definitely good to watch. Oh wow, what's happened here? The guys have figured out how to flip their cars, it seems. How can I get that up? There we go. Alright. Okay. Awesome. Good job. Let's see if we can bring up the results. And there they are. Braden, Jesse, Bruce, Hayden, Joel, Tim, Craig and Stephen. Well done everyone, and we'll see you around in a moment for the RallyCross. Thanks again for joining. And again, thanks to our sponsors who I haven't mentioned yet, Bizcom and Jaws Contracting. Without them, it wouldn't be possible to bring you this content.